Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Virgo for the month of August. It is a general reading. It will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon and your rising sign. Your messages could be there. If not, check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. Okay, so I think that you were trying to get a relationship going or get a relationship back on its feet, or a reconciliation. But whatever this was, it was like full speed ahead, throwing caution to the wind, moving quickly, proceeding forward. Maybe there was some type of urgency, or you felt there was some type of urgency to this. Okay? Enough with the delays. But then it came to a screeching halt. Things, and it's like you're in confusion, down in dumps. You had this hope that you could bring this back to life with this Seven of Swords. And this is a card of hope. To bring something back to life. You see the mausoleum. Okay, so you had this hope. You were full speed ahead. And then, boom, it comes to a screeching halt and you don't know why or what happened. Things were just going along so well. Here now, in this card, here, it's come to a screeching halt. Nothing is moving. Okay, and you may be trying to figure out how to get it moving again, or you need to get yourself motivated again. This card would suggest that, of course, there's no point putting effort into a dying situation, but this one may just need some encouragement. So what you may need to do is to remind yourself why you got involved in the first place. Okay? Because right now you're down in the dumps. Here you are. Okay? And you're not seeing the light here at the end of the pathway. So here we see it came to a screeching halt. Okay. The card at the bottom of the deck, it's a card of innocence, and would suggest that you should try perhaps thinking or staying in a positive frame of mind rather than thinking the worst, which is what you're doing here. Okay, so it came to a screeching halt. It feels like it's over, and you're down in the dumps. Somebody was unwilling to take a risk, or because you had this hope, you may suddenly feel somewhat betrayed. Or like you were led astray, you know, thinking you were going to have this new beginning. You see, here it is. Here's the upset in the Five of Shields. And here's the person coming around asking for forgiveness. It's the Seeker card, forgiveness, understanding. But somebody, it's possible somebody didn't believe them. This is the false prophet. So whoever was seeking, maybe the other person didn't believe. So for example, let's say you were seeking to bring this back to life. Perhaps the other person may have thought you were not sincere for whatever reason, for something perhaps that was said. And so it just kind of came to a screeching halt, to an end. You you're wondering how to regain control of this situation and how to nurse it back to health, because we have the bad health here. You're confused. You It's like trying to figure out, with the toil and labor, what happened. This is lost. This is looking back at what you've lost. You're looking back at what happened. And there's confusion here. And you're struggling just to come to grips with it. The connection here is still felt. But yes, you're imprisoned in the mind, or that they are, maybe there's something that is eating away at them. I see this little mouse here. Okay, so the Angela, it's equal to the Hanged Man. And this is feeling worn out and tired, trying to find a way to heal a relationship. It could be that someone's thinking of, it's almost like you don't know. It's like something needs to be sacrificed. Something needs to be let go of in order for this change or this event to occur or to happen. This is an absolutely fantastic card. It's one of the best cards, the Great Fortune card. I'll read this after. I'll just put it like this, so don't forget. But it's sitting in your future. So I feel like it's in your thoughts again. Again, it's saying the same thing. It's about closing off an old cycle or the old way of doing things. So somebody's old beliefs perhaps need to go. To cut through the obstacle, to get to the desired result. So it's in your thoughts. The expectation here looks quite positive. It's coming with positive cards. It's thinking about how to move something from a challenging energy to a very positive one of the consolamentum. Waiting patiently. It's waiting in expectation. Okay, we have the rose here. And we have the navigator. I feel like this is like a mental journey, an emotional journey that is uncertain at this time. Again, this is like that Six of Swords in a way, because it's like putting behind a challenging energy. It speaks to the releasing of any emotional baggage. So maybe the emotional baggage needs to go either on your end or their end, depending, which way this is going. And the rose, it's a symbol of promise and new beginnings, of hope, love, passion. You could be dealing with somebody who's very, very prideful, whose ego perhaps has been bruised. this this card here would indicate a need to keep an eye on a situation and not to do anything yet. That's exactly what I see happening here, because there's going to be a time for action later. And later on, you'll have a better idea of what's going on. Okay? So for the moment, it's someone who's keeping their observations, their ideas, their thoughts to themselves. For the moment, being content with what you have. Okay? It's almost like there's an inner knowing here. The card of great fortune. A very powerful and positive card, and turns any negative cards around it to one's benefit. Okay, so this is indicating that all of your wishes, whoever this is for, whether this is you or them, are coming true. New opportunities, once again, okay, a stroke of luck, unexpected good luck that is on its way to you. It speaks to improvements of this situation. Improvements in relationships. So for now, for whoever is sitting here, it's a time of just waiting. The time for action will be coming later. And most likely, this card is bringing that in. So I thank you for watching, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.